This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes. A great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes. A great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsty's. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance Planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance Planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing.
Salina South High School, where the Hayes High Indians and the Salina South Cougars get set for a showdown. Tip-off just moments away, brought to you by Eagle Marketing Solutions. Maximize your advertising dollars with Eagle Marketing Solutions by advertising on TV, radio, and online. Learn more at eaglecom.net. Salina South goes with Colin Schreiber, Josh Gordon, A.J. Johnson, Devin Younghands, and Alex Banks. For the Hayes High Indians, T.J. Nunnery, Trajan McCray, Braden Myers, Cade Swain, and Dalen Swartz. Hayes High coming off just a 39-point performance on Friday night against Salina Central, averaging 65 a game. South lost 6 of their first 7 games to start the season. They have won 4 of the last 5, including a win over Derby this past Friday night. They can score points. 50-plus points in 9 of their 12 games. In all of their wins, they've scored at least 61 points. In all of their losses, they've scored 50 or less, except for a 89-66 loss to Mays South. Indians left to right in their Adidas black uniforms, maroon numbers, maroon lettering trimmed in gold, haze across the chest. South in their home Nike white uniforms, South in cursive gold lettering at the top of the numbers in green. Uniform update is brought to you by our friends at Phase 2. South wins the tip. They'll go right to left. A drive and a kick out left side to Devin Younghands. He'll jump pass onto the right wing for Connor Munsell. Onto the right wing, a 3 no good from Younghands. Rebound Alex Banks, and he just bullies his way to the basket. Will be fouled and will shoot 2. Dalen Swartz picks up his first, and 2 free throws for Alex Banks. And Coach Rick Kellner saying, my guy's hands were straight up, and Banks just put his shoulder down and moved him out of the way. Free throw by the lefty Banks is good. A 51% free throw shooter. Knocked in the first free throw. 7:40 to go. We're 20 seconds into the first quarter. Second free throw for 6'5" senior Alex Banks. 11.5 points, 6 rebounds a game. Free throw is good. So Banks with a pair of points, and we're off and going at 2-0 in favor of South. 5-7 on the year, coached by Jason Hooper. 5th year, 49-69 in his time. Here's Dalen Swartz trying to back his guy down. Bounce pass out to T.J. Nunnery. Launches a 3 for the lead. It rattles in. T.J. Nunnery knocks down his 9th three-pointer of the year, and the Indians take a lead 40 seconds in at 3-2. On the other end, a drive and a foul on Hayes High. This time, Cade Swain gets called, and this is called the exact opposite of the girls' game earlier. You had to get run down onto the ground to have a foul called in the girls' game, and even not then it was going to be called. This boys' game, 2 possessions, 2 fouls. That was pretty much the total of the first half. Free throw off the foul against Cade Swain sends A.J. Johnson to the line, a 47% free throw shooter. He knocks it in. We're tied at 3. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Alex Banks on the offensive side, lays it up and scores. The Indians have given up 2 offensive rebounds so far. They've given up 4 points off that, 5-3. Hayes High is down by 2, and Trey Adams up off the bench will check in on this next dead ball. Here is Swain with the ball, left side for Braden Myers, inside to Swartz, goes to the middle, fakes, gets bumped, gets his shot knocked out of bounds. It stays with Hayes High. Blocked by Colin Schreiber. Head coach Rick Kellner says same thing. Hey, my guy just got hit, and there's not a foul call. Here comes Trey Adams in for Cade Swain. Inbound, goes into the corner for Braden Myers. Back inside, it goes to Trey Adams. Adams gets bumped, and no foul called. And the rebound comes down to South. Here comes A.J. Johnson. He travels and doesn't get a travel call. And now to Younghands, and there's the travel. First turnover on South that averages 16 a game. When the Indians aggressive, they went inside. They got bumped twice on shot attempts and nothing called. Hayes High has seen South go inside twice and get 2 foul calls and 4 free throws. 5-3 South by 2 over Hayes High. Nunnery has the only 2 points for the Indians. They'll set a screen for TJ, head down the lane. He gets run into, and now no foul call. Indians first turnover on the other end, a 2-and-a dunk for A.J. Johnson, and it's 7-3. Well, the first minute 40 has been very interesting in how this thing is going to be called. Here's TJ Nunnery looking to lob inside, comes off a double screen, gets bumped, and there's a foul on South. And it's called on Connor Munsell, his first. South coach Jason Hooper was lobbying for an offensive foul. Indians down 4, 7-3. They're going to have to get much tougher, though. That was the issue on Friday night against Salina Central. Here's McCray with the basketball right side, working on A.J. Johnson, who just dunked to Dalen Swartz on the left side. Out high then to McCray for 3. That's good. Three-pointer by Trajan McCray. It's 7-6. The Indians have made their 2 3-point field goals, and within 1 at 7-6. Ball left side, Schreiber down the lane, dumps it off to Banks, who gets his shot blocked by TJ Nunnery. Out of bounds, and it stays with the Cougars. And off the bench, Josh Jordan, a 5'11 sophomore, in for Devin Younghands. I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure that is TJ's first block of the year, and it came on 6'5 Alex Banks, who is toting a good 240 out there. Inbound goes to A.J. Johnson. 1 black shoe, 1 white shoe in the lane, kicks it out to Colin Schreiber. I mean, literally 2 different shoes. There's a pass out right side for Munsell to Johnson for 3. That's no good. Rebound. Indians had 2 players tip it away from each other. Offensive rebound put back Alex Banks. And the Indians down 9-6. All of the points for South so far, except for 2, have come off of offensive rebounds. And now Hayes High throws it away for a second turnover. Here comes Dylan Reuter into the ball game for Cade Swain. Trey Adams for Dalen Swartz. And Trajan McCray, Braden Myers, TJ Nunnery stay in, and McCray hobbling a bit on his right ankle. So the Indians going away for their 5-for-5 substitution. Indians put on some full court pressure. South breaks it with Josh Jordan. Out high, Schreiber. Onto the right wing then for Munsell. Munsell fakes to the midcourt, drives the right sideline, stops, gives it back out to Schreiber. Left side, Schreiber has the basketball. The Banks in the corner, who already has 6 points and 3 rebounds. He averages 11.5 and 3, so he's halfway to his season average 3 minutes into the game. Bounce pass out to Connor Munsell. Munsell right wing then for Josh Jordan. Jason Cranwitter will check in on the next dead ball. Here's a 3 by Schreiber, no good. Defensive rebound comes down to Braden Myers. Out ahead, it goes to McCray. A deep 3 in transition, misses. Dylan Reuter with an offensive rebound. They wave off the shot on the putback, and it's a foul against Colin Schreiber. The Indians battle inside for an offensive board. TJ Nunnery out. Jason Cranwitter in off the bench for a 12th time this year. 3.5 points a ball game for the 5'6 sophomore. He'll inbound on the right baseline. Get it into McCray. He'll launch another 3 from the right wing. That one good. His second 3 of the game. We're tied at 9 at the 4.5-minute mark of this first quarter for McCray's second 3 of the game and his 25th of the season. Here's Hayes High on the other end, defending the rim. Shot missed. Alex Banks, rebound, put back, no good. Rebound this time comes down to Braden Myers, and the Indians have an opportunity to take the lead, tied at 9. Myers' second rebound. He's already at his season average. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. 9 all of Hayes High's points off of 3-pointers. Dylan Reuter out top at 6'9". Gives it up to Trajan McCray. McCray calls for an offense, gives it to Trey Adams. Adams jab steps, gives it off to Myers. Myers for 3 in the lead, off to the right. He was off balance when he shot, and Jackson Hayes comes down with the defensive rebound. Back the other way comes Jordan. Into the corner, Schreiber. Inside, Banks kicks it back out. A 3 from Jordan, no good. And the rebound comes down to Dylan Reuter. Reuter with his second board. Outlets up ahead to Trey Adams. Two-hand dunk, and the Hayes High Indians have 11-9 lead on a two-hand throwdown from Trey Adams. And now a steal. Cranwitter with the rock will bring it up the floor. He'll bring it left to right. Reuter inside to Adams. Adams goes up for a second dunk. Got it blocked from behind. He thought he was maybe fouled. Rebound comes down to Munsell. Munsell inside scores. We're tied at 11. Well, the Indians trying to go inside, but not getting much damage done in there. Here's a screen for McCray. gets bumped, dribbles off to his left. Corner for Myers, three-pointer, a high arcing shot, no good. And Alex Banks comes down with his 5th rebound already. South can take the lead back. A crossover move good by Schreiber, and South has the lead at 13-9. Just after Hayes High took an 11-9 lead. Here's Myers inside to Adams. Adams goes to the left-handed hook, got it stripped away. Indians' 3rd turnover. Back the other way comes Schreiber right to left. Down the lane, jump stop, bank shot, no good. And Trey Adams clears out his 1st rebound of the game. Indian ball for a second time, down 13-11. All but 2 of Hayes High's points have come off of three-pointers. Hayes High 4 of 10 from the field. Off a Trey Adams screen to the right side is McCray. Gets it out high, Cranowiter. A deep 3, way off, way too hard to the right. And the rebound comes down to Josh Jordan. South basketball right to left in their home Nike uniforms. Dribble to the baseline. Give it on to the right wing for Schreiber. His pass tipped. Trey Adams running it down to the backcourt. Here goes Adams to the basket. Gets run into with no foul call. It's knocked out of bounds and it stays with Hayes High. Braden Myers out. Here's Tucker Johnson off the bench for his 12th game this year, 19th of his career. Hayes High will inbound on the right baseline. Minute 49 to go, first quarter. Indians down 1 at 13-11. They used an 8-2 run to take their first lead and only lead at 11-9. Here's Dylan Reuter up top, looking left side for McCray, who has a pair of three-pointers. He's been in double figures in every game this year. Dribbling over to the right side. Now the Indians throw it off of Adams and out of bounds. Trey was not looking for the basketball. Hayes High's 4th turnover. Cade Swain in for Trey Adams. Minute 38 to go, first quarter, 13-11. Hayes down 2. We've been a few lead changes, couple of ties so far. Been tied at 9, tied at 11. Hayes High has led 3-2 and 11-9. Ball middle floor for Devin Younghands in the circle painted with the double S and a cougar on it. To Josh Jordan. Jordan cut off by Tucker Johnson. His pass is intercepted, taken away by Hayes High's Trajan McCray. McCray to the basket, gets whacked, and a foul call will send him to the line for 2. And South can't believe they would be called for a foul in the act of shooting. It is called on Jackson Hayes, his first. 2 free throws for Trajan McCray. 82% this year, 49 of 60. His off night was Friday night, where he was 4 of 6. He calmly sinks this free throw for his 7th first quarter point. A second free throw can tie this ball game once again. And the free throw by McCray with a slight bend of the knees is good. He has 8. And McCray will check out as Carson Kiefer comes in, the 5'11 freshman, for his 9th game this year. 13 all, we're tied once again. Been tied at 9, 11, and 13. 3 ties already. We've had 3 lead changes. Here's Josh Jordan, picked up by Cranowiter near the midcourt circle. Dribbles over to the right. Now behind the back dribble to A.J. Johnson. Johnson with the right hand, goes down the lane, hop step, tries to shoot over Reuter. Reuter blocked it. It goes to Alex Banks, back out into the hands of A.J. Johnson, and the Indian bench appreciates the effort. Dylan Reuter got in the way of a couple of shots. 45 seconds to go. Here's Johnson, lays it off to Banks, lost it, got it back. His shot affected by Reuter, and Reuter comes down with his 3rd rebound of the game. The Indians in a 13-all tie have a chance to take the lead. Here's Johnson, left corner 3, overshot it, rebound, tipped out of bounds. It's saved to Alex Banks, his 6th first half rebound already. Johnson in transition, down the lane, runs over Swain. A foul called, and they're going to send Swain's 2nd foul to him and send South to the free throw line for 2. 22.9 remaining on the clock. 2 free throws for A.J. Johnson in this first quarter. 47% on the year, 1 of 2 on the night, and the free throw rattles in for his 4th point. 14-13, and the lead remains with Salina South. Tucker Johnson, Dylan Reuter, along with Jason Cranowiter, Carson Kiefer, and also Cade Swain in. Now as McCray checks in, Tucker Johnson will take a seat. 22.9 left in the quarter. Indians down a point, 14-13. Alex Banks just checks out for Salina South. Second free throw no good, and Cade Swain up to get his first rebound. Hayes High can wait for the final shot of the quarter if they want. Down 14-13. 3 ties, 3 lead changes so far. McCray will bring it across the court with 10 seconds on the clock. Dribble over to his right. Give it to Jason Cranowitter with 8 seconds. Now back to McCray with 6. McCray guarded by Jordan. Dribbles it off his right foot. Steps back. He got hit on the arm on the 3 that went in anyway. 3-pointer by Trajan McCray. Count it, and the Indians lead 16-14 after 1 quarter on the Hayes High Sports Network.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing to style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Thank you for choosing to style Classic Quality Body Shop.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
16-14, Hayes High up by 2 after 1 quarter. In the boys' game, it was the same score from the girls' game after 1 quarter, 16-14. Hayes High will start the second quarter with the basketball. 4 of 9 on threes for Hayes High in the first quarter. Here's Dylan Reuter out on the right wing. Holds the ball in his right hand, now two-handed. Skip pass to Cade Swain up top. Into the left corner it goes, and then out to McCray. Another 3 from in front of the student section. He knocks it in. McCray feeling it, has 14 first half points, 19-14, Indians up by 5. Inside to Alex Banks, knocked out of bounds off his leg, but they say Jason Cranowitter touched it last. So McCray already with 4 3-pointers and a pair of free throws, and the Indians up by 5, their largest lead of the game, and the Indians steal the inbound pass. Reuter gets the steal, trying to get it up to Kiefer, but a little late on the pass on the Indians' 5th turnover. 19-14, Hayes High right now on an 8-1 run. Jump stop Johnson, lays it off to Banks inside, scores. Alex Banks with 8 in the game. 19-16, back to a 3-point game. Here is McCray from Kiefer and a head coach Rick Keltner timeouts. Indian basketball brought to you by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Thirsties, Brew Pub and Grill, Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, Next Tech Wireless, and Master Cleaners. Dalen Swartz will check in during the timeouts. Earlier tonight in the Western Athletic Conference, Great Bend in Wamego lost on the girls' side 58-40. And on the girls' side, Dodge City beats Garden City in Garden City 46-39. Garden City girls now 2-1 in the Western Athletic Conference. The Dodge City girls are 2-0 in the conference. They match Liberals' 2-0 mark. Garden City boys take on the Dodge City boys. Dodge City 0-1 in the conference after losing to Great Bend on Friday. Garden City leads the WAC at 2-0. Hayes High basketball out of the timeout. Inbound throw into Trajan McCray behind the timeline. 19 for McCray. He has the Indians' last 8 points, a pair of free throws and a pair of threes. They go 1-4 low look. McCray driving, spinning, throws it up to Swain. Should have shot it. Reuter come down with the loose basketball. Misses. Swain with the putback, scores. And the Indians battling inside. Boy, the Indians, in all honesty, after the first couple of minutes of just getting beat inside, they are finally starting to answer back blow for blow inside the paint. Here's Munsell driving, losing the basketball out of bounds to Hayes High on South's 5th turnover. That's 5 turnovers on each team. Hayes High averages 15 turnovers a game. South at 16. 6:35 to go, second quarter. Indians back up by 5 on the Cade Swain basket, tying their biggest lead of the ball game. Indians over on the right side. McCray looks inside. It's Swain. A jump pass down to Reuter. Reuter backs his man down. A hook shot off the backboard. No good. Out of bounds to Hayes High. Oh, they say out of bounds off of Hayes High. Indians got it down in deep, trying to draw the contact tonight inside. 6:19 to go second quarter. Indians by 5. They had a chance to increase the lead twice. South with the basketball. Colin Schreiber out high. A.J. Johnson with 4 points, including a two-handed breakaway dunk. To Schreiber, back out to Munsell. Munsell against the head of the Indian zone that is Dylan Reuter right now. Kind of a 1-2-2 look for the Indians. Schreiber, left corner for Alex Banks. Banks back to Schreiber. Can't shoot over Reuter, so into the corner he goes. A three-pointer rattles out, no good, and the rebound is tipped to the hands of Cade Swain, his third board. Indians up 21-16, a third chance to build on it. Here's Swartz around his man. Fades away, can't get the foul call. Rebound comes down into the hands of Colin Schreiber. Schreiber then throws it away. South's 6th turnover. Goodness. Indians are working the ball inside. There's just been 3 foul calls on each team so far, and it's come early, and it's kind of the way the girls' game was too. Very physical ball game throughout. 5:30 to go second quarter. On 96.9 KFIX Plainville Hayes, the Hayes High Sports Network, HayesPost.com, and Eagle Community Television. Hayes High at Salina South. Indians up 5. Inside it goes to Reuter. Turnaround right, hook shot, no good, and the rebound comes down to Devin Younghands. Indians have had 3 opportunities to build on their 21-15 lead. Here's Alex Banks to the rack, misses the shot, and the rebound comes down to Dylan Reuter. Reuter with his 4th rebound. On the other side, Swartz. Swartz to the baseline, spins out to McCray. McCray, a deep 3 from in front of the student section, misses this one, and the rebound comes down to A.J. Johnson. He hit one from there just a moment ago. 21-16, here's Johnson to the rack, swirls out, no good, and the rebound comes down to Cade Swain this time. Indians clear it out and head the other way to Reuter, and he's called for a travel. On the Indians' 6th turnover and 5th opportunity to build on a 21-16 lead. It was 16-14 after 1 quarter. Indians hit a 3 from Trajan McCray. South answered back with a field goal at the 7:15 mark. And then Swain made it 21-16 at 6:50. We're down to 4:35 and nobody has scored any more points. Ball right side for Jackson Hayes in for Salina South. And McCray steals a pass, throws it into Cade Swain. South 7 turnover. Back to McCray, leads a 3-on-2. Try to backdoor cut to Dalen Swartz, but the Indians throw it away for a 7th time. The other way, right side, Munsell 3, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Josh Jordan. He'll back out to the right corner, back to Munsell. Thought about a deep 3, back to Jordan, a 3-pointer, pinballs out, no good, and Cade Swain comes down with rebound number 5. Another opportunity for Hayes High up 21-16. Skip pass to Adams. Adams gets whacked, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. This is the 7th opportunity for Hayes High with the ball up 21-16, and Trey Adams will go to the line after the foul on Devin Younghands. Adams spot on 50% this year, 19 of 38, was 1 of 2 on Friday night against Salina Central, misses the free throw. Brock Loomis checks in for a 5th time this season, replacing Cade Swain, who has 2 fouls. These teams have combined for 7 points so far in the quarter, make it 8. Free throw by Adams good. He has 3 points. It's 22-16. Indians' big lead of the game at 6. A dribble onto the left baseline for Munsell. Around the perimeter right side for Josh Jordan. Baseline for Jackson Hayes. Spins to the baseline on Adams. Double team into the corner for Munsell. Left corner 3, good. Devin Younghands, hits South's first 3 of the game, 22-19. Myers in transition, can't answer back. Rebound to the sideline. It's tipped inbounds. It goes to Devin Younghands, and an offensive foul called against Salina South for their 8th turnover. And Hayes High will have the basketball up by 3, 22-19. Now the officials get together. They may be looking to see who it's on. They call it on Colin Schreiber. Schreiber just checked into the game. It should be on Devin Younghands, number 10. And Younghands will be called for the foul. Schreiber was just checking in and was on the sideline, and that's exactly where the foul happened, was directly in front of him. So Hayes High with the basketball up 22-19. They just missed a 3 to build their lead to 6. And the Indians dribble it out of bounds. 8th Hayes High turnover. 3:20 to go, second quarter. Indians up by 3. They were up by 5. It took their 7th offensive possession to add on any points, and it was just 1. Now here's Schreiber on the right side. Jump pass left side to Jordan. Drives the baseline and kicks it back out to Schreiber. Extra pass for a 3 from Munsell is no good. Rebound, Trey Adams goes up with 2 hands to get it for his second rebound. Now he gets around his man, up ahead to Brock Loomis. He'll throw up a 3 in transition, almost bank it in, get his own rebound, lay it up and score. Not your conventional score, but Brock Loomis rebounded his own miss. And the Indians go up 24-29. Here's a shot missing in close. Hayes with the rebound. He can't score. Rebound Brock Loomis. Back-to-back possessions with a rebound for Brock Loomis. And the Indians, with 2.5 minutes to go, second quarter, lead 24-19 over Salina South. Lob onto the backside, Trey Adams. They can't hit the alley-oop, and the Indians turn it over for a 9th time, 5th in this quarter. Up ahead, Schreiber standing in front of the broadcast table. Back to Jordan, back to Schreiber, launches a 3 in rhythm, no good. Rebound comes down to Alex Banks, his 7th rebound of the game. Out to Munsell, he'll drive, kick it onto the baseline for Jackson Hayes. He had it stripped away by the Indians' Trajan McCray, then McCray is fouled on Salina South's 9th turnover. The foul is on Connor Munsell, his 2nd. And coming in is A.J. Johnson off the bench for the Cougars. 2:02 to go, second quarter. Indians lead by 5, 24-19. And here comes Cade Swain into the game, replacing Braden Myers. Cade Swain, Dalen Swartz, Trajan McCray, Brock Loomis, and Trey Adams. Loomis with a pair of points and a pair of rebounds. Here's McCray against A.J. Johnson. Crossover to get across the timeline. Bumped on the circle. Throws to the right side. Gives it to Brock Loomis. Now to Cade Swain, who bobbles. Swain looking back to McCray. McCray looking right. Throws, fakes the pass. Drives, steps back to Brock Loomis on the right sideline. Loomis in some trouble. Gets it out to Dalen Swartz. Gets it poked away and stolen. Indians' 10th turnover. Layup is good by Colin Schreiber. His 4th point. 24-21. And the Indians' lead with 90 seconds to go in the half is down to 3. And Swartz gets whacked in the head inadvertently by Colin Schreiber, but it'll send Swartz to the line for a 1-and-1. Schreiber was swatting at the ball that he thought was going to be passed, and he hit Swartz right in the face. And Dalen to the line where he is 73% this year. Indians as a team tonight, 3 of 4. Swartz 22 of 30. Started the year in the first 5 games of 2018, 14 of 18. Front end of the 1-and-1 swirls home. Dalen has his first point. Starting his 10th game of the year and the 18th game of his career played in gives Hayes High a 25-21 lead. He's averaging 6 points a game. Good rotation, misses the free throw though. And the rebound comes down to A.J. Johnson and a foul in the backcourt on Brock Loomis. His first, just the team's 4th, not a bad foul. South was in transition, and it slows down the South potential on that particular drive. Minute 23 to go, second quarter. Indians by 4, 25-21. They've led this entire second quarter after trailing a majority of the first quarter. 3 ties, 3 lead changes, but none here in the second. All of those from the first quarter. Here's A.J. Johnson with a left-handed dribble. Long crossover, goes between the legs. Tall guard at 6'3". Throws it onto the right side for Jackson Hayes. Up top, Josh Jordan, guarded by Dalen Swartz. A foul away from the basketball is called against Brock Loomis. To be honest, it was away from the ball. Never saw what happens. Head coach Rick Keltner asked what happened. He said he ran through the screen. And like I said, to be honest, never saw what happened. 52.8 left in the half. Cade Hannert, a 5'11 junior who's in for the first time, looks at the official and says, hey, my coach wants a timeout. And the timeout is granted. Indian basketball is brought to you by Cross Manufacturing, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, and Commercial Builders. It's the first of 3 games this week for Hayes High. Hayes High will be on their home floor Friday and Saturday, taking on Dodge City on Friday, Garden City on Saturday in a makeup game. And after 1 quarter, it is Dodge City 20, Garden City 17. That's a big game in the Western Athletic Conference, because Garden City has a 2-0 record in the WAC. Dodge City 0-1 after losing to Great Bend. So Great Bend is now 2-1 in the Western Athletic Conference. They have just 4 wins on the year, but now 2-1 in the WAC after beating Dodge City on Friday night. So that's a huge game in Garden City this evening. 52.8 left to go, second quarter. Indians by 4. South used the timeout, trying to set up a corner 3-point play. Instead, have to lob it into Josh Jordan at the midcourt circle. A lot of renovations with the bond issue here in Salina. Now A.J. Johnson drives, gets the ball stolen away. Cade Swain poked it loose. 10th South turnover. Here's McCray stepping back, gives it to Trey Adams. Adams back to McCray with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Hayes will hold for a final shot of the quarter. Here's Brock Loomis dribbling off to the left. Indians aren't real sure of the play right now. Dalen Swartz comes out to get the basketball over to Trajan McCray. A right-handed dribble to the right sideline in front of Coach Jason Hooper. Retreats back to the half-court stripe to break the count against Josh Jordan. 5-second count is on, so he'll dribble off to his left, break the count again right in front of the official. The clock down to 8. Indians will run a 1-4 low. Here's McCray, step back, in some trouble, lobs a pass to Loomis with 3 seconds to Adams. Adams a 3 from the left corner, doesn't go in, never had a chance. And that's the end of 1 quarter, or the end of 1 half. Indians up by 4 at the break, 25-21 against Salina South on the road in Salina on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and The Venue.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech, no matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation, your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition.
Leading by 4 entering the second half. Indians will be on defense with Braden Myers, TJ Nunnery, Trajan McCray, who had 14 first half points, including 4 threes, Dalen Swartz and Cade Swain to start off half number 2. Indians in their road blacks tonight, maroon numbers, maroon lettering, Hayes across the chest. Uniform update brought to you by Phase 2. Here is Schreiber out high near midcourt. Gives the ball off to Younghands. Baseline for Johnson. Driving off to Banks. Left-handed layup. Good. As Alex Banks is into double figures with 10 now. 25-23. Indians lead cut down to 2. Here's Dalen Swartz with the basketball. In the corner to TJ Nunnery. Left corner. 3 is good. His second field goal of the night. Both of them 3-pointers. TJ Nunnery makes it 28-23. Indians up by 5 on the TJ Nunnery 3. Now a steal taken away by the Indians on South's 11th turnover. Nunnery will bring the ball across the timeline in some maroon and white low-top Nike shoes. Dribble off to the left. Move Braden Myers to the corner, to McCray. A deep three-pointer, 6 feet beyond the arc, left it short, and the rebound comes down to A.J. Johnson, his 4th board of the night. 28-23, Indians by 5. They've led by as many as 6 in the ball game tonight. They had the ball up by 5 7 times, scored 1 point on the 7th possession on a free throw. 6:45 to go, third quarter. Indians by 5 here in Salina, looking for win number 7 on the season. Left sideline, Younghands 3 is good. His second 3 of the night, and it's 28-26, 2-point ball game once again. TJ Nunnery, who just had a 3, comes off a screen to the right, gives it off to McCray. McCray, ball above his head to Myers. Myers fakes left, goes right with a right-handed dribble. Now gives it to TJ Nunnery. Nunnery looking to the middle of the floor. Wants to run the offense to the left side this time. Dribbles to the corner. Got the ball knocked away, then dribbled it out of bounds, but it was last touched by the South Cougars. Trey Adams is going to check into the ball game for Cade Swain. Hayes High up by 2. The last time they trailed was 13-11 with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. They've led since. Here's McCray in the left corner in front of the Hayes High cheerleaders. Bottled up there, out to TJ Nunnery, out to midcourt for Braden Myers. Dribbles inside to Swartz. Swartz into a double team, needs some help, gets it back out to Braden Myers. No look pass then to Trajan McCray. McCray dribbling into the lane, underhands a pass to Adams, left the short 5-foot shot short, and the rebound to Alex Banks, his 8th of the game, 2 over his average, and Johnson on the other end is fouled and will shoot 2. There are 3 Indians there that you could call the foul on, and it's called on Trey Adams, his first, and a chance for A.J. Johnson to tie this game up from the free throw line. He is 2 for 4 from the free throw line tonight, right about his season average of 47%, and misses this free throw. At halftime, Hayes High was shooting 8 of 24, 33%. South was 8 of 26 for 31%. South on the season is shooting 45% from the field. Second free throw good. So Johnson with 5 points, 3 of 6 free throw shooting. His average is 47%, so he's right about there. He also had a 2-handed dunk. Swartz checks out. Cade Swain back in. 5:45 to go, third quarter. Indian lead is at 1. South looking to run and jump a double team, take it away from the Indians. South a chance to take the lead. Here's Younghands on the left wing. Underhands a pass to Banks. Banks around his defender, lost the basketball. They'll call a foul on the floor. I believe TJ Nunnery was in the area. Who did they call the foul on? Well, Brock Loomis isn't in the game. So if they called it on 34, there is no 34 for Hayes High. There's no 34 on the court for Hayes High. The inbound shot is missed. Rebound by Alex Banks, and he puts it up and in. So the last foul right now for Salina on Hayes High is on 34, and Hayes High doesn't have a 34. So they will have to figure that out. Hayes High now turns it over for their 12th turnover. On the other end, a block, and Alex Banks will shoot 2 free throws. This foul is whistled on Cade Swain, his 3rd. So 2 free throws coming up for Alex Banks. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Banks' first free throw of this half is up and good. He's 3 for 3, and South is on a 7-0 run after Hayes High led by 5. Banks with 13-5 in this quarter. That last foul, I believe, is going to be charged to Trey Adams. That would be his second. By the way, for Hayes High, coming in is Carson Kiefer. Tucker Johnson checked in. Free throw good. Banks, 51%, is 4 for 4 tonight. So the previous foul on 34 is called on 44, the second on Trey Adams. Here is Kiefer. Backdoor pass for Reuter, lays it off to Swain, lays it up and scores. Swain with 4, and the Indians' drought ends down 31-30. 4:55 to go in the third quarter. Here's Younghans against Tucker Johnson. Throws a pass out to midcourt for Munsell. To Younghans, double dribble. South's 12th turnover. 31-30, Hayes High down a point with the basketball. The Indians' last basket stopped a Salina South 8-0 run. Here's Carson Kiefer behind the timeline. South looking to run and jump into a double team. Kiefer goes up the sideline, hands off to Trajan McCray, who throws it off of a South player, stays with the Indians. And head coach Rick Keltner wants a timeout. Indian basketball is brought to you by Whiskey Creek Wood Fire Grill, Paul Wartenberger Construction, and McDonald's of Hayes. Hayes High with 2 home games yet this week. They'll be at home against Dodge City on Friday and against Garden City on Saturday. Those 2 teams meeting up tonight in Garden City, and at halftime it is Dodge City 32, Garden City 26, and that is a big score because Garden City leads the Western Athletic Conference right now at 2-0, having beat Great Bend and having taken out Liberal. Hayes at 1-1 in the conference. Great Bend at 2-1 is right now second in the conference after beating Dodge City on Friday night. Liberal 0-2 in the conference. Dodge City 0-1. This head coach Rick Keltner said in the pregame show, this Western Athletic Conference is wide open this year, and if Garden City loses tonight to Dodge City, it is broken out of the gates. 4.5 to go, third quarter. Indians down a point, 31-30. Second opportunity with the first chance with the ball down 31-30. Ball out in the hands of Carson Kiefer to Trajan McCray. Fakes a 3, has 14 points, 3 of those since the first quarter. McCray tries to turn the corner. Step back 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Tucker Johnson had it for a moment. It's ripped away from him, but Cade Swain comes down with his 6th rebound of the night, halfway to his career high. Here's Tucker Johnson out to Carson Kiefer. Thought about the 3, did not shoot, got it to Tucker Johnson. Johnson throws a backdoor cut, pass to Reuter, but it's stolen away. Indians' 13th turnover, and then a foul on Trajan McCray, stopping a fast break. It is the first on McCray. Jason Cranowitter will come in for Tucker Johnson. 3:46 to go, third quarter. Indians down 31-30. South basketball with the lead. Great Bend tonight is playing Wamego, and after 3 quarters, Great Bend leads Wamego 42-31. Hayes High knocks the inbound pass out of bounds, stays with the Cougars. So Great Bend looking for back-to-back wins, and 3 of their last 4 would be wins if they beat Wamego tonight. Here's a drive by Schreiber. Shot no good. Rebound Trajan McCray, and the Indians have the basketball down 31-30. McCray's first rebound, had 5 on Friday night. The Indians throw it away. Bad pass. Indians' 14th turnover. They are 1 under their season average already. South is 11 of 31 from the floor. Hayes High right now 10 of 29, but the turnover bug is biting the Hayes High Indians this evening. Ball out high for Younghans. Dribbles to the left elbow against Cranowitter before he's cut off. Then pulls it back out to A.J. Johnson, the 6'3 sophomore, against Reuter with a between-the-leg dribble. Throws over onto the left wing against Cranowitter. Younghans dribbles with the right hand. fakes that he's going to drive in, gives it to Johnson, heads down the lane, gets a shot away, misses. Banks with the putback is no good. The Indians with the rebound. Here's McCray heading down the lane, looks at the basket, misses. Rebound, Reuter can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Cranwitter. Cranwitter to McCray for three. That's in and out, no good. Hayes High Indians got three really good looks at the basket and could not put it in. On the other end, a layup no good. Josh Jordan misses, and Dylan Reuter with his 6th rebound, 2 away from his career high. 4th opportunity for Hayes High to take the lead down 31-30. We've had 4 lead changes. Indians try to make it a 5th. McCray driving, got stripped of the basketball. It's loose on the ground, and jump ball is called. It stays with a foul on Salina South. Devin Younghands kind of jumped on the pile and got called for a foul, his 3rd. Alex Banks checks out, and Jason Hooper not happy. And Jason Hooper getting the explanation that the player pushed over another player for the foul. Dylan Reuter out, Dalen Swartz in. Here comes Trey Adams into the ball game. Cade Swain will take a seat. Cranwitter, McCray, and Carson Kiefer playing a lot of 3rd quarter minutes remain. Indians' 4th opportunity to take the lead right now, down 31-30. Ball knocked out of bounds, stays with Hayes High. 2:16 to go in the 3rd. Indians shooting in front of a vacated band section tonight. Dalen Swartz to inbound, kind of the left corner, just on the sideline. His pass knocked out of bounds, stays with Hayes High again. This time in front of the cheerleaders. 2:15 to go in the 3rd. Hayes High's only scored 5 points in this quarter. A 3 from TJ Nunnery and a 2-pointer from Cade Swain. Inbound to McCray. 14 points, none in this half. 11 of those came in the 1st quarter. Man-to-man defense by the South Cougars. Kind of a sagging. Now they go to a zone. Here's McCray. He just kind of has to fade backwards. Misses the shot. Rebound. Swartz puts it up and in. Dalen Swartz' first field goal and first rebound. 32-31. The Indians take the lead back. Shot misses. Rebound comes down to Swartz. His 2nd rebound in a row. Up to Kiefer. He goes to the rim. Gets his shot blocked, and then he tried to grab the rebound out of bounds. Boy, and the officials are going to get together. The baseline officials said it goes to Hayes High. Honestly, it looked like that it went off of the South Cougars, or that it went off of Hayes High, and it did. The officials got together and got that one right. That one went off of Hayes High without a doubt. It should. That one should be South basketball. I'll admit that one. That's ball over on the left wing for A.J. Johnson. Indians by a point onto the right side for Josh Jordan. Jordan against Kiefer. Tries to dribble into the lane. A floater, no good. And Trey Adams goes up with a nice box out and takes down the rebound. His 3rd of the night. South has missed 6 consecutive shots. Here's Kiefer up ahead to Dalen Swartz on the right side. He'll fake a pass, drive the baseline, try to hit the reverse, get fouled, and shoot 2. The 6'5 sophomore Dalen Swartz starting to assert himself a little bit more. Colin Schreiber's 3rd foul. 2nd foul on the Cougars of the half. And Swartz to the free throw line with 1:12 to go in a low-scoring 3rd quarter. Swartz free throw, good. Dalen has 4. His season average is 6. He's been in double figures twice this year. 33-31. The Indian lead is at 2. Tucker Johnson comes in for Carson Kiefer. 2nd free throw, Swartz, good. He's 3 of 4 from the line now. Has 5 points. He has the Indians' last 4, 34-31. Indians up by 3 now. Here is Josh Jordan dribbling to the left side. A minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Jordan picks up his dribble, underhands a pass out to Johnson. Johnson now wants to attack down the lane, lays it off on the baseline, out of bounds to Hayes High on the Cougars' 13th turnover. South had a 3-point lead on a pair of free throws, 31-28. At the 5:10 mark, they have not scored since. Swartz up to Jason Cranwitter, stands in front of us in his number 12 jersey. Dribbles with the right hand a couple of times, switches off to the left, goes to work against Connor Munsell, throws to Tucker Johnson. Johnson's pass is stolen by A.J. Johnson, but Johnson is called for a foul. It is the third foul on the Cougars. 4 have been called against Hayes High. 37.8 remaining in the third. Hayes High led at the end of the first quarter 16-14. At the end of the half, 25-21. And lead right now 34-31. Inbound in the backcourt. Indians throw it away on the inbound. Hayes High's 15th turnover. Johnson drives, and he's going to be called for a charge. Johnson with back-to-back fouls. South's 14th turnover, and Hayes High has the basketball up 34-31. South players and coaches and crowd don't agree, but Johnson lowered that shoulder, and boy, once you lower that shoulder, it's pretty well going to be deemed a charge. Now Johnson kind of deciding he wants one-on-one with Trajan McCray with 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. McCray dribbles into a double team, tries to step through it, got the basketball back on the deck, lost it. Indians 16th turnover on the other end. A layup slipping is a Salina South player. Munsell missed it. Rebound comes down to Swartz. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. A pass from McCray to Johnson is good. And the Indians lead 36-31. And at the end of the buzzer, South didn't get a shot off. They slipped on a layup. The Indians got the rebound and take their biggest lead of the game, second biggest lead of the game at 5, 36-31 to the fourth quarter on the Hayes High Sports Network.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
Hayes High heading to the fourth quarter, leading 36-31. A very low-scoring ball game tonight. Indians in each quarter have increased their lead. A.J. Johnson guarding Dalen Swartz on the inbound, gets it into Trajan McCray. McCray spins, heads down the lane, gets by Banks, can't score. He's fouled and will shoot 2. McCray has not scored in the second half. He has 14 in the game. Of those 14, 2 of them came from the free throw line. Alex Banks picks up his first foul, 5th of the game on the Cougars. Boy, what a weird change of events. The Indians saw South with a steal, and they were going for an uncontested layup. It slipped. Hayes High got the rebound, scored on the other end, got up by 5 heading here to the fourth quarter. McCray's free throw no good off the heel of the rim. 2 for 3 tonight. Trying to increase the lead to 6 for Hayes High, which would match their large lead at 22-16. Currently up 36-31 on a second 8-0 run tonight. Free throw is up and good. Correction, earlier it was a 8-2 run by Hayes High. South had an 8-0 run in the second half. So the Indians match their large lead of the game at 6. Ball in the right corner. Timeout, Colin Schreiber, because Dalen Swartz was about to force a 5-second violation. Indian basketball brought to you by G&L Tire and Automotive, Hayes Chevrolet, NCK Tech, and Golden Plains Credit Union. South took a 3-point lead in the third quarter on an 8-0 run. They took that lead at the 5:10 mark of the third and have not scored since. So right now they're on a 5.5-minute scoring drought. The Indians haven't exactly had an offensive explosion, but they're on a 9-0 run after that and lead this game by 6. South took the lead at 31-28 for the game's 4th lead change. Hayes High took it back at 32-31 and has led since. Hayes right now at 6-5, 11th in the west half of 5A. Salina South 14th in the west half of 5A at 5-7. This game, because these two teams are so close in the playoff standings could really make a difference. In fact, we see a couple of coaches from an opposing school here doing some scouting across the way. Can't quite tell the logo from across the gym, but glasses are on. They're writing utensils and clipboards in hand. Here is A.J. Johnson with the ball. Averages 12.5 a game, has 5 tonight. 3 free throws and a dunk. Here's a dump down inside to Alex Banks against Adams. Jumper, no good, and the rebound comes down to Dalen Swartz. All 4 of his rebounds have come here in the second half. South has missed 8 consecutive shots, and a foul on the outlet against Colin Schreiber, his 4th. Indians at halftime were out-rebounded 20-16. Their rebounding in the second half has been much better, and it wasn't bad in the first half. There was a handful of rebounds in the first half that were tipped around, or a couple of shots that were missed badly by each team that landed in opposing players' hands. Jason Cranowiter will come out as Braden Myers comes in. Trey Adams, Dalen Swartz, Trajan McCray, and Tucker Johnson. Indians with 16 turnovers already in the game. 4 in the first quarter, 6 in the second, 6 in the third. Here's Swartz. Oh, he's getting his arm wrapped on. Gets it to Braden Myers, to Adams, back out to McCray. Pump fakes a 3. His defender goes by, takes 1 dribble. No good. Rebound tipped onto the deck. Alex Banks comes down with his 11th rebound. That was a big miss for the Indians. That could have put him up by 9. Instead, a right side 3 by Munsell. That's no good. Rebound comes down to Tucker Johnson, his first board of the night. Johnson splits a double team, has the ball poked away to Myers, to McCray, attacks, bounce pass to Swartz. Swartz shoots off the backboard and scores. Dalen Swartz with a big second half has 7, 39-31, and the Indians are up by 8. It's their biggest lead of the game. And Dalen Swartz has a majority of this run of 11-0. He has 6 of the 11 points. Indians by 8, their biggest lead of the game. Here is Younghands with it. Gives it into the arms of A.J. Johnson. Then his pass tipped away by Trey Adams. South's 15th turnover. The Indians can lead by double figures. Pass inside to Trey Adams. Back out to McCray. Steps into a 3. Good! Nothing but net! Trajan McCray with 18, and the lead swells to 11. Timeout, Salina South, 42-31. The Indians turn a turnover into points and lead by 11. South is going to take a full timeout. They have seen their 3-point lead at 31-28 go away, well, simply because they haven't scored. They went the last 5-10 of the third quarter without scoring. They haven't scored in the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. They've gone nearly a quarter without scoring. They have missed 8 shots in that time. The Indians, on the flip side, are on a 14-0 run. Before that, it was a 11-0 run. And Dalen Swartz had scored 6 of those points. During this 14-0 run, Cade Swain has 2 points. Dalen has 6. Tucker Johnson has 2 points. And Trajan McCray has 4. It's an 11-point Hayes High lead. And it has been slow and methodical, but a lot of it because of defense. 5:59 to go, fourth quarter. Indians' lead is swollen to 11. It's their biggest lead of the game. South is now on a 7+ minute scoring drought, over 7:15 now. Here's Younghands, left side to Schreiber. Schreiber looking inside for Banks, matched up against Trey Adams. Tries to back him down, shoots with the left hand, misses, and Trey Adams goes up and snares his 4th rebound of the game. That's 10 straight misses for Salina South. Here's McCray attacking, getting to the hoop, lays it up, scores! McCray is fouled. He's got 20 and has a chance at a 3-point play. 44-31, the Indian lead grows again. Foul on Alex Banks. That is his 2nd. McCray to the free throw line where he's 3 of 4. McCray with his 5th 20-point game this year, the 7th of his career. McCray looking for point 21, knocks it in. McCray with a big night tonight, averaging 17 a game. And the Indians go up 45-28. It's a 17-0 run. South has missed 10 consecutive field goals. Here is Younghands to Schreiber, attacking the lane, kicking out right side. Younghands, a three, that's no good. The rebound comes down to Trey Adams, his 5th board. 11 straight misses by the Cougars. Up the right side comes Johnson, Euro step, layup misses. Swartz with the rebound. He is fouled, and it's going to be Hayes High basketball in a 1-and-1. The foul is on Devin Younghands, his 3rd. Swartz to the line for a 1-and-1 where he's 3 for 4 tonight. 5:07 to go in this ball game. 45-31, a 17-0 run can continue. South has not scored in over 8 minutes. Free throw by Swartz, good. He's got 8. All but 1 point in the second half. 46-31. Second free throw by Swartz. Good rotation, hits the front rim, rattles around and misses. Rebound comes down to Josh Jordan. It was a good looking shot, just wouldn't go in. 46-31, Indians with 5 minutes in the game remaining. Lead by 15 as their biggest lead of the game on an 18-0 run. South is scoreless for over 8 minutes. Here's a shot inside and a late whistle bails out A.J. Johnson. Trey Adams stood straight up, and they said he came down, and I don't know. Adams with his 3rd, and A.J. Johnson to the line for 2. He's 3 for 6 from the free throw line, and the free throw is good. It ends a long scoring drought. At the 5:10 mark of the 3rd quarter, all the way down to 4:47 to go in the 4th. So 3:13 in the 4th. An 8-minute and 23-second scoring drought broken on a pair of free throws. 46-33. Can't let off the gas now. Indians' defense has been very good in the second half. South jumps into a double team. It is going to the rim. McCray misses the shot. Trey Adams comes down with his 6th rebound. Into the corner, McCray. He'll fire a 3. No good. Trey Adams can't get the rebound. Almost had it. Rebound, though, comes down to A.J. Johnson. On the other end, a layup by Schreiber. No good. Tried to get his own board. Instead, it comes down to Trajan McCray. And here come the Indians right to left. McCray, one hand's a pass. Bad pass, it was tipped. Indians' 17th turnover, their first of this 4th quarter. On the other end, a basket good by Colin Schreiber, and he has a chance at a 3-point play. Foul on Dalen Swartz. 46-35, back to an 11-point game. And that breaks a stretch of 12 consecutive field goal misses by Salina South. They went 8-23 without a single point, and went a little bit longer than that, an extra 39 seconds on top of that. 9 minutes and 2 seconds without a field goal. In that time, the Indians went on an 18-0 run to take a 3-point deficit into a 15-point lead, which stands as the largest in the game. 4:08 to go 4th quarter. Still a long ways to go for a Salina South team that shoots 45% from the field. They certainly have the firepower to come back to this. To attempt at completing a 3-point play is Colin Schreiber. He is a 51% free throw shooter, first attempt of the night. The free throw is good. South shoots 57% from the free throw line. They are 10 of 13 tonight. 46-36, down to a 10-point game on 5 straight points from the Cougars. Here's Dalen Swartz behind the timeline. Jump pass to Tucker Johnson. Up ahead to Braden Myers, who got it ripped away from behind. Out of bounds. It stays with Hayes High. 3:56 to go in the game. Cade Swain comes in for
Substitution, Kate Swain.
Trey Adams, TJ Nunnery in for Tucker Johnson. 3:56 to go, fourth quarter. Indians by 10. It was 15 just a few moments ago. TJ Nunnery will inbound on the right baseline, looking for Myers in the corner. Gets it to him. Dump down inside to Cade Swain, goes between his legs, picks the basketball up, and he travels with it. Indians' 18th turnover moved his pivot foot before establishing the dribble. So the Indians' 15-point lead is down to 10, and now South has the basketball with 3:50 remaining. Here is Josh Jordan off a screen to the right. Passes back into the hands of Younghands, drives and scores. Devin Younghands with 8, his first points of the fourth quarter, 46-38, 3.5 remaining. Here's Nunnery getting to the basket, trying to go with the reverse layup. He traveled. Indians' 19th turnover. And South with the basketball, down by 8. It's now a 7-0 South run. After it was a 15-point Hayes High lead. Here's Younghands, backdoor cut, layup, Schreiber good, and a foul. And a chance at a three-point play again for Colin Schreiber. Dalen Schwartz third, and head coach Rick Keltner wants another timeout. 9 for Schreiber. And the lead is down to 6. 46-40, a 9-0 run by Salina South. This with 3:14 to go, and all of this damage on this 9-0 run for South is in the last 90 seconds after they went 8:23 without scoring. Western Athletic Conference scoreboard updates in the third quarter. Dodge City still leading Garden City 34-31 in Wamego. Great Bend boys win 58-42. And so the Great Bend boys have won 3 games in a row. Excuse me, they have won 2 in a row, and 3 of their last 4. The Great Bend boys are now 5-9 on the year after just a treacherous start to the season. Colin Schreiber to the free throw line. He just completed a 3-point play. If he does here, he'll have 10 points in the game. He's one of only 3 players to score to play in all 11 games this year for Salina South. They have battled through some injuries. Free throw for Schreiber, and a second 3-point play is good. He has 10. It's 46-41. The Indians' 15-point lead is now down to 5. Full court pressure from the Cougars. Schwartz brings it up, gets it poked away. It's knocked out of bounds by Salina South's Colin Schreiber. Trajan McCray, Cade Swain, along with now Jason Cranowitter, who's checking in for Cade Swain. So Jason, a more guard-oriented lineup here. Dalen Schwartz is the only post player, along with Jason Cranowitter, TJ Nunnery, Trajan McCray, and the Indians throw it away. 20th turnover, they throw it away on the inbound, and South has the ball with 3:04 left, and they're within 5 as Dylan Reuter comes in for
Substitution, Dylan Reuter.
Jason Cranowitter. 3:04 to go in the game. The Indians' lead was at 15 on an 18-0 run. It's all the way down to 5, and South has the ball. Here's a 3 from Younghands. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Josh Jordan. South at one point had missed 12 straight field goals. They've made 3 in a row, missed this one. Rebound comes down into the hands of Schreiber. He's fouled and will shoot 2. Schreiber had just hit 2 free throws on the back ends of 2 3-point plays. Foul on McCray is second. And Schreiber, who's a 51% free throw shooter, is 2 for 2 and now 3 for 3. South has made all of their 5 fourth quarter free throws. 46-42. This can make it a single possession ball game, and it does. 12 for Schreiber. He has 8 fourth quarter points. South a 57% 7% free throw shooting team is 13 of 16 tonight. Inbound to Trajan McCray against the full court pressure. Jason Cranwitter came in for Dylan Reuter. 2:45 remaining in the game. Indians up 3. Here is McCray down the lane, fouled. He'll shoot free throws. I don't know if it's 1 and 1 or 2. It will be 2 free throws. And now McCray needs to make the free throws. Josh Jordan's first foul. McCray to the line, where he is 4 of 5 tonight. Free throws come with 2:39 remaining. Free throw, no good, off the heel of the rim. 21 for McCray. A free throw here makes it a 2-possession ball game. After 3 quarters, Dodge City leads Garden City now 42-40. Free throw by McCray, good, nothing but net. Got a little more arc on it that time. 22 for McCray. His season high is 27. Last year had that crazy game in Garden City where he scored 36. Hayes High was on a 15-0 run. Salina South answers back with a 12-0 run to make it a 3-point game, and now Hayes High up by 4 after McCray makes 1 of 2 free throws. Here's Younghands with the basketball, pushes off, nearly got it stolen away, but Johnson ends up with it, attacks, fades away, missed it short, and the rebound comes down to Trajan McCray, and the Indians have the basketball up 4 with 2:20 remaining. 47-43, Indians trying to pick up the win, and the Indian senior Trajan McCray dribbles it away for the Hayes High's 21st turnover. 2:14 left in the game. Here's Younghands behind the timeline against the Indian pressure. Braden Myers passes up to Josh Jordan. A jump pass to Younghands, who attacks into the corner. Munsell, a 3, good. Just the second 3 of the night for Salina South, but it's a 47-46 game inside 2 minutes remaining. Myers to Cade Swain to Trajan McCray. Needs to hurry it across the timeline. Does so on a sprint. Gets a big screen from Swain to Nunnery. Right corner 3. Airballed it. Rebound comes down to Braden Myers. And the Hayes High Indians have the ball up by 1. 47-46. McCray gets the ball poked away. Taken away by Colin Schreiber. Indians 22nd turnover. Johnson a dunk and a lead for Salina South. A.J. Johnson has 9. 48-47. The Indians turning it over. Now there's a minute 15 remaining. Hayes down a point after leading by 15. Here's McCray to the basket. He misses, and the rebound comes down to A.J. Johnson. Indians have missed their last 5 field goals. Johnson to the other end. His shot good. South leads by 3. And a timeout, Salina South. It's 50-47. Hayes High led by 15. With 5:07 to go, they have scored 1 point since. South, since then, is on a 19-1 run. They led by 3 when all of this madness started at the 31-28 mark, or 31-28 score. Hayes High scored 15 in a row. South has answered back with a 19-1 run. And now down by 3. Hayes High's got to find an answer. And the last few possessions have been turnovers and missed shots. South went without a point for 8:23. They went for a quarter and 23 seconds without a point. They went 9:02 without a field goal. And here they lead 50-47 with 1:01 remaining. The timeout was called by South, each team with a single timeout left. Indians against the full court pressure get the ball into Braden Myers. Myers back to Dalen Swartz. Swartz needs to advance it towards the timeline. Hands off to Trajan McCray. McCray in a hurry to get across the timeline. Does so on the 9 count. Indians down by 3. Here's Dalen Swartz with the dribble, looking for a backdoor cut. Got it poked away. Gets it out to Trajan McCray, who has 22. A spin move gets him into the paint. Down the lane. Shot is good, rolling in. Trajan McCray with 24, and head coach Rick Keltner will take his final timeout with 33 seconds on the clock. 50-49, the Indians are down a point. Again, after leading by 15 in the fourth quarter, 46-31. Hayes High trying to pick up win number 7 on the season. But right now it is Salina South with all the momentum. Indians send Tucker Johnson in for defense. Jason Hooper, the Salina South head coach, took a timeout when Trajan McCray made a 3 to go up 42-31. The Indians got a 3-point play from McCray, a Dalen Swartz free throw. They capped an 18-0 run to put Hayes High up by 15. The Indians scored 1 point over the next 4.5 minutes. They finally put up a field goal to get back within 1 at 50-49. And we said it a little bit ago, South, a team that shoots 45%, has the firepower to come back, and come back they did. A 19-1 run to go up by 3, 50-47. Indians pick up in full court pressure. 33.2 left. Next Indian foul is a 1-and-1. The inbound goes to Young Hands, and he is fouled. 30.4 left. South, who is a 57% free throw shooting team, is 13 of 16 tonight. Young Hands is their best free throw shooter at 77%. Trey Adams comes in for Tucker Johnson. In the fourth quarter, South is 6 of 6 from the free throw line. This is the front end of a 1-and-1 with 30.4 remaining. It's good. 2-point ball game, 50-49. 9 for Young Hands, a 5'9" sophomore. Indians are out of timeouts. This to make it a 3-point ball game with 30.4 left. The Young Hands free throw, perfect. And South is 8 of 8 in the fourth quarter. 52-49, Indians down 3. 25 seconds remaining in the game. Here's a handoff to Trajan McCray. Indians are down to 22 seconds without a timeout. McCray to the basket, lays it in. He's fouled and has a chance at a 3-point play. 52-51, McCray with 26-12 in the fourth quarter and a free throw to tie it with 18.4 left. The foul was on Josh Jordan, his second. McCray 5 of 7 from the free throw line, can tie it up at 52 with 18.4 left. The free throw, nothing but net. 27 ties a season high for McCray. 52 all. Nunnery out, Swain in, joining Adams, Swartz, McCray, and the senior Braden Myers. 14 seconds left, and with 12.6 left, Jason Hooper for Salina South will take a timeout. South in the fourth quarter, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. McCray got to the hoop to give the Indians a chance at a tie, and they did at 52 apiece. McCray with 27 has 13 in the fourth quarter. He had 14 at halftime and none in the third quarter. Hayes High at home on Friday to take on Dodge City, at home on Saturday to take on Garden City. Salina South has been a good team as of late. Lost 6 of 7 games to start the season. They've won 4 out of their last 5 with wins this season versus Hutchinson, Abilene, Wichita South, and Derby in that 4 of 5 stretch. They placed third at the Salina Invitational, losing in the semifinals. They had 1 win before January 4th, and that was against a struggling Buhler team. 4:15 to go in the fourth quarter in Garden City. Dodge City leads Garden City 46-44. 52 all on the scoreboard. The girls' game went to overtime. Will the boys' game do the same? Here's Young Hands into the middle of the court for Josh Jordan. 9 seconds on the clock. Jordan, a crossover move, goes left corner. A Young Hands 3 is no good. Rebound, put back, misses, and we do go to overtime in Salina. The second overtime game of the night. We're tied at 52 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Thirsties and the Venue.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body Shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Thank you for choosing the style Classic Quality Body.
Glad to see you're back.
These are my favorite shorts, and I have no idea what I got on them.
It's just peanut butter. We can get that out.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
The girls of Hayes and Salina South went to overtime. The boys going to do the same. 4 minutes put up onto the clock. Each team had used up all of their timeouts, so they each get one here in the overtime stanza. Hayes High will go right to left as they were to end the game. Minute 34 to go in Garden City. Dodge City leads still by 2, 47-45. It would appear we're all set, and it will be Swain to jump, and it will be tipped out to the far sideline where Salina South will start with possession in overtime. Here is Young Hands with the basketball. The sophomore with the ball, holds it out against the Indian defense, who is willing to let him stand for a little bit. We're 15 seconds into overtime. Johnson over on the right wing, holds the ball out for Alex Banks into the right corner. It goes for Young Hands. Up top for Schreiber, a three, good. Colin Schreiber's first three, he has 15, 55-52. 30 seconds into the overtime period. Here's McCray with 27 tonight, goes to work. Kicks it out to Swain, back out to McCray. He'll fire a three for the tie, good! We're tied at 55. McCray has 30. 3:10 to go in the overtime period. Schreiber right side for Johnson, drives the baseline, tough layup, good. He's fouled and has a chance at a three-point play. 57-55. The foul is against Dalen Schwartz, his fourth. Oh, that's his fifth, excuse me. He'll foul out with 3:02 left. And the substitute for Hayes will be Dylan Reuter. And a free throw for A.J. Johnson. He is 5 of 8 tonight, has 13 points. South in the fourth quarter was 8 of 8 from the free throw line. 57-55, free throw misses, rebound tipped out, and McCray ends up with the loose basketball. He is trapped, throws it across the court, and Myers can't save it from going out of bounds. Crashes into the scorer's table, and the Indians turn it over for a 23rd time. 2:54 to go in overtime, and the Indians down by 2, and South has the ball. Hayes had a chance to come back the other way and potentially tie or take the lead. Left-handed dribble for Young Hands. Crosses over and goes to the right side. Looks for a screen out high. Picked up by Braden Myers. Gives it to A.J. Johnson working against Cade Swain. Goes to the rack. Scores with the left hand. Too easy. A.J. Johnson with 15. South is 3 for 3 in overtime. The Indians down 4 with 2:30 to go in overtime. McCray, jump pass left side for Reuter, who goes up and he misses the dunk. Gets his own rebound. Misses the putback. Rebound out of bounds to Hayes High. The Indians missed the dunk and the putback. And Hayes High will have the ball on the right baseline. 2:18 to go, fourth quarter. Nunnery to inbound. Looks into the corner. Now has to lob it out for Reuter, who gets whacked in the face as he goes up to get the ball. To McCray. He'll launch another three. That one's short. Rebound, TJ Nunnery. Nope, gets out to McCray. Indians with another opportunity to Myers for three. That one misses badly. TJ Nunnery with another rebound to McCray in the corner. Misses another three, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Young Hands. The Indians missed three three-pointers. Schreiber hits a reverse layup, and the Indians are in trouble. 61-55. A minute 40 remaining in the game. Here's a drive by Nunnery, gets to the basket and scores. Nunnery has 8. 61-57. Minute 35 to go. Indians down by 4 in overtime. They led by 15 in the fourth quarter. Here's Young Hands with the basketball, heading to the rack, kicking out right side. Schreiber fakes the three, and South wants to run some clock. Here's Johnson giving it back out to Jordan. Jordan got it poked away from behind, but a foul on Hayes High. Trajan McCray will pick up the third. And 2 free throws for Salina South. It'll be Josh Jordan. 71%, 10 for 14, has not scored tonight, has not shot a free throw tonight. The first of the free throws is no good, leaving the Indians down by 4. Trey Adams will check in, replace Cade Swain. Indians missed a dunk, missed the putback, and then missed 3 three-pointers, missed 5 shots on the one possession. Free throw is no good. Rebound, though, comes down to Salina South. And the Indians down 4, got the 2 misses from the free throw line. And with a minute to go, Johnson attacks, gets to the rim, misses the shot, and the rebound comes down to Dylan Reuter. Indians still with a chance. Here's Trey Adams. Jump pass to McCray with 50 seconds. Indians are down 4. Tries to get to the rim between 2 defenders. Can't score. Rebound out of bounds to who? To Salina South. South in overtime is 3 of 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from the free throw line. They left the door open for the Indians, but Hayes High is 2 of 8 in overtime. 43 seconds left, 61-57 in overtime. Hayes High down by 4. And a foul against Braden Myers sends Young Hands to the free throw line, the team's best free throw shooter. 38 seconds remaining. The Indians were up by 15 with 5:07 to go, tied it with 18.4 left to force overtime. We were tied at 55 in overtime. South has led since. Young Hands 10 points tonight, 2 of 2, now 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and things just became more difficult at 62-57. TJ Nunnery, Braden Myers, Tucker Johnson, Dylan Reuter, Trajan McCray, the 5 for Hayes High. Free throw up, free throw no good, and an offensive rebound, stick back by Schreiber. 19 for Schreiber. Indians get 3 misses. They don't get any of the rebounds. McCray on the other end lays it up and in. 32 for McCray. But it's 64-59 with 28 seconds to go. So the Indians down 61-57, get 2 free throw misses, don't get the offensive rebound. They don't give up they give up the offensive rebound. They don't give up the 2 points, but it took another 25 seconds off the clock. The Indians miss a 2-pointer. South then makes the first free throw, misses the second, and gets a field goal out of it. South, through 3.5 quarters, had scored 31 points. They have scored 33 points in a quarter and a half. Basically 2 full quarters. No, not even that. In basically 1 quarter, South has scored 33 points. After the Indians led by 15. The girls' team for Hayes High lost in overtime earlier tonight. And now the Hayes High boys in danger of doing the same. 64-59, Hayes down 5 They were down by 7 here in overtime. It was South's biggest lead of the game. Jason Cranowiter, Tucker Johnson come in for defense. The Indians trying to foul, and finally they get the foul, 24.7 left. Sending Josh Jordan to the line, where he just went 0 of 2. The Indians, though, did not get the rebound. One right-handed dribble for Jordan. Free throw, no good. Left it short. He's 0 for 3. Was 10 for 14 entering the game. 24.7 left. Indians are down 5. So the worst this is going to be is a full 2-possession game. Jordan's free throw, no good. Rebound tipped out, and South gets it again. Third offensive rebounds off of a missed free throw in overtime. McCray has to foul to stop the clock on the 4th foul. Young hands to the free throw line where he's 3 of 4. 19.5 left. Indians down 5, and the free throw misses. Boy, South is just leaving the door hanging wide open at the free throw line, and Hayes High has not walked through it. South in overtime is 1 of 8, and now a lane violation on Young hands. 1 of 9 in overtime on free throws. The Indians down 5, 64-59.
Coach.
And now Jason Hooper arguing with the official, delaying the game. And the official says he lined up over the line with a lane violation. 19.5 left. Indians need a small miracle here, down 5. Inbound to McCray. Indians will clear out. Trajan brings it up the middle of the floor with 15 on the clock. Stops, fires an off-balance 3 that glances off the rim, and that will pretty much do it. South travels with 7.8 left. And Hayes High sees South turn it over for the 16th time, just the second in the 4th quarter or overtime. Here's McCray with 7 seconds, picks up the basketball, fires a deep 3 that is good with 2 seconds, and that is the ball game. McCray ends the night with 35, but it comes in a 64-62 loss. Hayes High led by 15 in the 4th quarter and fall in overtime, 64-62. Fall to 6-6 on the season. South now 6-7. The Cougars have now won 5 of their last 6 games. This has been Hayes High Indian basketball.